Hello, social media horde. How are you guys doing? This is another episode of the Broke Down Sessions with Nashvillains, and we have our guest today, Thompson Square. Shawna and Keifer Thompson. How you guys doing?
I'm good, man.
Good to
It's
see
been too
you.
long.
Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it?
It's been a long time.
Well, as you know, we like to have artists and songwriters come in, and we asked them to come in here because I got an opportunity and a pleasure to write with these two people in 2011, something like that, when you guys were doing your first record on
2010
10 or 11,
probably.
yeah. I was trying to fudge it a little bit, not go back so far.
Yeah.
It's all
But anyway, I was at a publishing company at the time, and they put us together, and we wrote a song called Getaway Car. And so we're going to play that a little for you guys a little later. But before we get to that, I wanted to talk about it a little bit. And do you guys remember where that idea came from? I think it was tossed out by you guys, wasn't it?
I think it was
yeah,
Shawna.
it was one of those I had written, and
Yeah.
my list of
Give
ideas.
Shawna the credit on that one.
Keifer and I were kids of the 80s and 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Grew up loving Tom Petty.
Mm-hmm.
Grew up loving the Wallflowers.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So I think that day we had talked about that. It'd be cool to write something that was very petty.
One hit light.
Yeah.
The Bonnie and Clyde kind of motif that kind of went around the whole thing, and yeah, I mean, it's been so long ago, I can't remember.
I know,
much
but it's
about
coming
that.
back to me
Yeah.
as you talk about it.
But man, that song was it's one of our favorites we've ever recorded, and like we were talking a little bit earlier about the content. So those first two big tours that we were on, that we had the 18 video screens, and we had this amazing content.
Right.
Getaway Car, and it was so cool, man. And it was such a great time for the band. The band
Yeah.
always loved to play that song.
Yeah. Well, it's just so easy.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, it's
Yeah.
just straight down the middle. It's only got 4 chords, if that.
It's my favorite kind of song.
I did hear a story, though. I think Julie was telling me about it. She was the one that put Julie Newton.
Yeah.
And she was the one that put us together.
Actually, I think where it happened was we had played for CMA Fest down in front of Bridgestone.
Okay.
That was our first time to perform at CMA Fest as Thompson Square.
Yeah.
And during the show, we introduced it and we said something about
Okay.
Tom Petty, and then
To the
Kenny
crowd.
was there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's where it all kind of
Oh, my
started.
gosh.
Yeah.
I think what
You call my mama what? That was kind of the moment that it was. And it's everyone's different. Everyone's got their hang-ups on
Yeah.
things, and obviously the frustrating thing with being an artist at any point is trying to explain things in a way, and having to censor yourself, because if you say the wrong thing,
Yeah.
that gets stamped.
Right. Yeah,
It's
be
forever.
careful.
And
Yeah.
I mean, we fought for that song to be a single as well, and it didn't quite make it because of the time it takes to get songs up the chart.
And we still have fans request it. Like, we do
Yeah.
our Wino Wednesday on Wednesday nights on Facebook Live, and they request it all the time.
Yeah.
So,
That's great.
yeah.
Well, it was such an honor to have that on the record, Absolutely.
Well, we
fun,
appreciate
man.
you writing with us. At
Oh,
the
absolutely.
time, I mean, we were babies, and
Sure.
getting hit songwriters to write with you is kind of hard
Nobody
at that
wanted
point in
to
your
write with
career. So
We absolutely appreciate you being here, and
Yeah.
thank you for doing this with us. So we're gonna break here and do the song now. But thank you guys for tuning in and joining us for the Broke Down Sessions with the Nashvillains and Thompson Square. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
What if I was Jesse James, who had one of them outlaw names? Could you handle my Wild West ways, living on the run?
And what if we were Bonnie and Clyde, with Tommy guns running from the blue lights, and loving living on the wild side, just for fun? Or would you drive my getaway car, chasing dreams like a couple young hearts, hiding out underneath the stars? Would you drive my getaway car? Would you drive my getaway car?
This town's just a little black dot, a quiet place at time for a guy. A red light and a four-way stop on a two-lane road.
What if we hit the gas, ran away and never looked back? Hey, what you think about a thought like that? Baby, I wanna know. Would you drive my getaway car, chasing dreams like a couple young hearts, hiding out underneath the stars? Would you drive my getaway car? Would you drive my getaway car? Would you drive my, would you drive my, would you drive my getaway car, chasing dreams like a couple young hearts, hiding out underneath the stars? Would you drive my getaway car? Would you drive my getaway